Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll definitely go on to the next topic here. Rocco, what do we got?
Okay. So, the next topic is:
Boom,
have
boom,
you
boom.
seen an increase in your prices for Netflix? No.
Yes.
Okay, so the topic is about a few different things. Okay, it's about it's about all these things kind of together. Streaming is coming out a lot now, all over the place. A whole bunch of different streaming companies from all different streaming packages, allowing you to get multiple different channels for a certain price. You also have obviously the stuff that we're commonly used to, like Comcast and everything else, Bright House down in the Florida area, that have TV packages that are cable based, not stream based.
Right.
And now you've got things like Netflix that are saying we're going to be increasing the prices. We've had customers for a while. Actually, in fact, let me give you a little bit of statistics on that. Netflix has 70 million subscribers. And they have increased their prices. It's $1, I believe, because it was $8.99. Or maybe it was $7.99 when they first started, because it was $8, and then went to $9 to $10 now. So let's just say that's $2 increase over the 70 million. Seriously, we're looking at $140 million they just made more a year. I'm sorry, a month. What?
Yeah.
A month. $140 million more they made a month by just that simple increase in prices. So, I mean, that's not bad because of the fact of how much Netflix has to produce. They produce a lot of there's
Useless
a lot
movies.
of. No, there's a TV shows.
No, yeah, they
Honestly, they've invested so much money in Netflix to do Netflix,
originals.
shows that are actually really, really good, and that there's a lot of quality there for just $10. So, I'm not worried about that increase in price. I do want to speak about that though, because it has gone up, and I don't doubt that it will still go up, because there was polls showing that 21% of Netflix customers would be willing to pay upwards of $16.99 a month for Netflix. So, I don't doubt that there's room in there that they're going to keep on doing the increase, and that we're going to see these companies coming out, and then eventually down the road they'll do the same thing too. What do you guys think? You think, first off, I mean, I'm letting you know already. Let's just talk on the Netflix, the increasing in prices and stuff like that. Personally, I think I'm okay with that. $16.99. I think we're starting to move out of that for me. I
Right.
think, I say the highest I'd be willing to pay is probably, $12.
I'm still mad about the whole increase in the $2.99 or $2.99 thing, because I mean there really isn't anything on there that, I mean, yeah, I'll watch Netflix, but it's not like I'm gonna going on there to watch a certain thing. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I'll see oh cool, this is an old movie I used to watch. Let me watch it. You know,
So
what I mean? It's not
do you
coming out with
still-
anything new. If I was to pay anything for $16.99, I might as well just go to Amazon Prime, because you at least get all the newer movies that are coming out.
Right, and I get that. But
So if I was gonna pay $16.99, you guys better put the newer movies on there like Amazon Prime. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get the Amazon Prime. You know what I mean?
Amazon Prime is $8.25 per month.
okay.
Oh, it's only $8.25 per month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
but they make you-
$99 per year.
Yeah, so they make you. But the thing is, they make you pay
Hulu?
for the entire year though. They don't make you pay for it a month though.
Hulu, who is another streaming company, is $7.99
Mm-hmm.
a month right now too.
Yeah, but they're mainly focused on shows. They really don't have that many movies.
Right.
So,
Alright,
I
so-
have Hulu. Yeah.
So obviously, based off of what you're telling me right now, Steve, there's different. I mean, and I know this already, but there's different users of Netflix. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
there's going to be different
like,
niches.
Like you're saying right now, you're like, it's not really the quality for me. That's why you're not even happy about the price that you have right now. For me, I'm totally happy with that price, because I find a ton of stuff to watch on Netflix. That's original. That stuff that's not on a, they're not going to watch in the movie theaters or anywhere else. And that are really good shows for me that have seasons involved that I can
Right.
get into, like a TV show on TV. I can go 3 seasons deep and still be like, whoa. I've watched Orange is the New Black, which is a Netflix original.
Right.
How many seasons have gone on that? I'm still, loving that show. There's
Stranger
a bunch
Things.
There's things for me. Now, movies-wise, I get what you're saying. There's not many movies up there. You're not going to get the Red Box movie, the blockbuster up, first day kind of things. You're going to get the stuff that's been out there for a while. But the shows-wise, I think are really good. I think they're really good. They've got stand-ups like for days. They've got documentaries for days. They've got tons of new shows, and then they've got a lot of like indie kind of foreign stuff. Like, cause I personally like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon kind of films.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of those too. And so for me, it's like that's without a doubt I'm getting my value with
Well,
that.
I haven't really found a show that's really captured me since like Breaking Bad, or I still watch Walking Dead and everything. I'm still those are on there. You know what I mean?
those
But
are-
Right.
I haven't seen anything that really capture me more.
And-
Now I have a question for you. How have you truly been looking?
Honestly, I usually browse through it, like
Okay.
just like the thing, and then eventually
Well, I don't even want to.
Well, no, Amber would be like, just pick
99.
something.
Yeah.
Come on,
And
come on.
so I don't really like go through the entire.
How
thing.
about I'll give you a few and you see if it changes your mind about how the value of Netflix. I'll give you a few different shows. You watch
That's
them, check
fine.
them out,
I'll
and
do
you
that.
and see. And if it still doesn't, I'd like to hear back about that too, because I do want to know like what people think about these prices that they're seeing.
Yeah.
Now let's go into a little bit more about prices real quick, okay?
Okay.
Because there is those increases that are happening, but let me tell you about the prices that already exist. So we went over that it's going to be going up to $9.99 for Netflix. Amazon Prime is $99 per year, which equates to $8.25 per month for Amazon Prime.
Okay.
You've got Hulu, which is out there, and I've had Hulu too myself. It's $7.99, $8 per month. And now I was very unsatisfied with Hulu.
Why?
I was unsatisfied with Hulu because I felt like what Steve was saying with Netflix. I felt like I constantly was looking through. I had gone through a few different shows in Hulu, and it was like, all right, I went through it, and then I started looking for more other stuff, and felt like I was just I was hitting the wall with not being able to find good content. Whether it was because they don't have a good search system for me to find that content, or they just didn't have that content, I'm not sure. But I did not feel like it was worth $8 a month because I wasn't getting good stuff out of it for me.
So-
it wasn't like Netflix originals. There is Hulu stuff coming out now.
Yeah,
but
but
it
they're
wasn't
not
like really
good.
good stuff. Though,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. It wasn't quality. Where I feel like Netflix has put some quality behind their originals.
Of course, yeah. Just like what's the one with he's like a House of Cards. That's a good show.
Yep.
Stranger
Oh,
Things.
that's a great show.
Yeah,
exactly.
They're coming out with stuff that's I think better than what's being put out on regular TV. And not only that,
So this is content that we're talking about. They've invested back into their company $6 billion to do these Netflix originals.
so that's what I was gonna say. As long I don't mind the increase, as long as it's gonna still pump out quality shows. If they're doing it just to line their pocketbook, it's a little bit different.
So
but
I guess I wouldn't mind really going up to $16.99 if they were constantly putting out like these Netflix originals they're doing right now, like just pumping out awesome quality good shows.
Well-
if they were doing that, then that becomes like an HBO and a Stars and a this put
Right,
together.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, and that might be worth it then for me.
And now people
That's-
complain that, okay, well, they're behind in the seasons. I don't mind it. There's so many shows out there. I'm like, screw it. I binge watch. That's what I do.
So the non-Netflix originals, they have like 5-6 of the seasons of those shows out
Right.
there. So it's like,
Already.
I mean, sure, it's not at 8, but it's at 6.
Yeah, and it's gonna
One
take me
through
forever to
6.
watch it, and then
Exactly.
when the other one finally comes out, you just gotta avoid people, I guess, at work and stuff like that talking about the show. You're like, shit. But I mean, and I have HBO Go too, so and I don't mind the increase because we completely cut out cable because of this. So I feel like
So let's talk about cable real quick, okay?
okay.
So cable prices, what were you paying a month for your cable before?
Actually, it's been 2 years since I've had it, so I don't even remember.
Okay, so I'm looking at stuff right now that says like for Comcast.
Okay.
There's ones you can do just a super basic, 10 channels only, okay?
Right.
Basic cable option, 10 channels, $24 per month.
Yeah, but you're getting just like the news and like
$24 a month, right? I'm
Right.
paying $10 a month for Netflix, and I'm getting way more content than 10 channels I would get on TV for $24.
right.
So then I guess at that point, really, if I'm putting those into perspective, I really would pay $16.99 for Netflix if I was going to be paying $24 for 10 channels off of a regular Comcast Basic.
And that's
Then
what I'm
with
saying.
that, It's around $85 to get like 200 channels of cable, which honestly, $85 we're talking about, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of money. You were talking about HBO Go. How much do you pay for HBO Go? $14.99?
Who, me?
Yeah. It's $14.99 for HBO Go.
Yeah.
So HBO Go is a good one of those good ones, but it's still it's $5 more, but it's that streaming that you can have that option now of getting all the HBO shows, Sopranos, Game of Thrones,
Right.
all that good stuff that they play.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. HBO Go, we actually pay for that, but my wife pays for it, so I don't even know what we pay for it.
So it's $15.
Okay.
Now you got PlayStation that's coming out now. They have the Vue, right, where they are trying to do streaming through the PlayStation Store only.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy 55 channels for almost the same price that you could have bought the 10 channels of a basic.
Right.
Okay, so the Access Slim is 55 channels for $30 a month. 55 channels. You can go all the way up to 100 channels for $44.99. So $45.
Right.
Now the channels that we're talking about for the hundreds, you're talking about like Fox,
Mm-hmm.
Cartoon Network, country, music show, the BET, you got Animal Planet, you got CNN, the news stations, you got a bunch of stuff. I mean, there's some most of these shows. I mean, MTV, Disney's, all the stuff that you pretty much would be watching for $45 versus $85 for the 200.
Right.
So they're making it very reasonable for people here.
Okay.
They're making it reasonable. They're giving a lot of people options. What do you guys think? Would you guys be somebody that would go down that route? Do you guys have cable now?
I do, yeah.
Okay, so what do you pay for your cable bill a month?
200.
200 but that's internet too, though, right?
Yeah, internet.
Okay.
So what do you think? Like $85 is probably just cable? 100 is just cable?
Probably.
A little more than that, more than likely.
Probably 110 is cable because.
Is it cable?
Well, because you got two boxes and then we have like a DVR.
Phone too?
No phone.
No
Just
phone.
the-
You got
just
the
the
DVR
DVR,
stuff
yeah.
too, though. Okay, that's
Yeah.
another the increase in price. So you're probably looking at like what, 120?
Probably 135. Yeah.
135. Okay,
Yeah.
so now you can have an option of doing something like PlayStation Vue for $45 a month and get pretty much the stations that you're looking at right now. Or if you wanted to increase those, go get the HBO Go as well, and then go get the Stars. And you can do that separately, I think, through PlayStation or somebody.
Yeah.
And you can get all these different things where you can get totaled up to $135 a month and have way more access than you would have had going through the cable company.
Trust me, I know.
Okay.
And saved.
It's Amber's dad, so it's like.
Now they're making it an option, which is awesome.
Right.
That they're making an option. I'm just wondering, is this an option that you guys would choose?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
You guys think you would do something like this?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I would just be happy with just Netflix because we don't really watch TV, and if we do any streaming or whatever like that, or just off the computer or something, so I can always find a site where I can get something off of it. You know what I mean?
I think that you're kind of wrong there, Steven, because you have to have your cops fix. How are you going to get that?
I would have to have my cops fixed.
So here's the thing: you can buy these standalone things too. Like you can buy Showtime by itself through PlayStation.
Right.
You can buy Showtime and Epic Hits for like their own little prices. So one I've been looking at, I haven't thought about doing PlayStation Vue yet because I don't really watch TV much either. I just do the Netflix because I get enough content through the Netflix. I feel that I don't even need to own TV.
Mm-hmm.
But with the PlayStation Vue, they have the 100 channels, the 70 channels, the 55 channels. I don't want to do those, but I do want to do one of their standalone options. They offer one for it's Fox Soccer Plus. Okay. It's like everything soccer, everything soccer games for $15 a month. And if you're a PlayStation Plus member, it's $13 a month.
Okay.
Now, something like that for me feels like I might get my worth if I'm getting all international games, I'm getting national games, I'm getting all the different stuff coming through me and being able to stream that. And that it's like buying like the football package, but just the football package only, and not having to buy everything else with it too. Like, I think that's totally, for me, worth it, and I like that value. So I'm enjoying that they're splitting these things up, and you can buy these standalones, HBOs, Showtimes, and stuff too, and make your own little customized packages. So it's not like you have to be put into this box. I like that freedom that they're giving us now.
Right.
Now,
Have you guys heard of
so you're already using that right now, Ian, HBO Go. How often are you guys using that? I mean, honestly, I see you guys on it often, but like, what do you guys think? Like,
Well, I mean, HBO Go is great. They have all the shows and everything like Game of Thrones, and you can kind of go back. And
Is it up? Is it like up to date?
oh yeah, like the menu and everything. Shows normally come out like right after they air. So
Okay.
like if a show starts at like 9 o'clock, they'll be on HBO Go at like 9:30 ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, I mean, that's just like kind of ballpark times, but it's great because I can go and, go on to a show that I actually watched 6 Feet Under. I don't even know if you guys remember that show. That was like in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And my mom liked it a lot. I was like, yeah, let me check it out. And I ended up like, holy shit, this is a great show. And I watch all seasons. So I'm going through like these little binges of HBO Go. So it's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and now that's like the customized package. Now you don't have to go and get. Like, this is what I disliked.
Right.
I disliked that the only way for me before to get HBO was to go get that $85 package bundle, add another extra $20 to it to get the HBO package, and now I'm at $100 something for just HBO, really, when I didn't really want all the other stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I like now that they're making it so that you can get these customized, just that show, just that only. I think that works out for HBO. I think that works for Showtime. I think it works for those companies now to be able to sell themselves individually and not be so connected to these cable companies.
Right.
And I'm seeing a change happening here. We're obviously seeing a lot. 70 million users streaming. We're obviously seeing that it's gonna be fading out any other route. Everything's gonna be just flowing through that internet.
Yeah.
Instead of in another area.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Cool.
Anyways, that was my topic. Just everybody keep an eye out there for the increasing prices. Let me know. Write down in the comments. Are you cool with those Netflix prices? Do you want to see them be what they were before? Or are you all right with it going up to $16.99?
Right.
And how about PlayStation Vue? Is that something that interests you guys, or the HBO Goes? Let me know too, because it's something that's interesting to me. And then anybody who's got Fox Soccer out there, let me know if I should be buying it. Is it worth that?
And
Give me the
Rocco
data on
works.
that.
Rocco actually works for Netflix, so if you guys have any complaints, we'll post his email down below.
That's
You
right.
just send it to him, and he will get right on it.
Bad boy is always a troll. Don't ever do
Yeah.
that. I don't work for Netflix. Disclaimer product, whatever the hell I gotta do. Don't send that to me.
He does.
Yeah.
But definitely comment though. Let me know, guys.
Yeah. For sure.